How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile. Scourge League. We are now in Act 6. I'm a softcore player, by the way. I normally play zHP. Yeah, but this league, it sounds like you're super tanky, Dream. By the way, guys, we're currently in Act 6. Last episode, finished Act 5. It went through pretty quickly. I really didn't have any issues. You know, there are certain episodes where I'm struggling, right? Like, we're struggling to get through it. This was not one of those episodes, or at least last episode wasn't. It was just very, very smooth. I don't know what it is. The damage is starting to look really good. Defenses, I think I'm just not. I need more points, right? Like I maybe didn't put it in the right order. Dream was saying I should be getting some points, or I should be picking up Malediction for my Ascendancy, which now that she's saying it, it kind of makes a lot of sense. But overall, you know, it's been very smooth. Scourge, the only thing is just Scourge has been a little dicey. But other than that, I'm okay. I died a lot though. How many deaths? I have 13 deaths already, which I think is quite a bit. I think. But overall, I'm having a lot of fun. The skill is super fun. And, ooh. Let's put the staff in here. And yeah, I'm just eager to get in through the acts and into maps and do a little bit of farming. Overall, I think at this point, the only thing I really need to focus on is just, you know, just getting through the story, getting the levels, you know, getting our next sets of ascendancies. I don't think there's anything I truly need immediately. Nothing of just like super like importance, right? Like there's nothing crazy. I guess the one thing is because we just killed Katava, resistances are kind of low. 48% lightning resist. You know, obviously we should get those numbers up. And we'll have to deal with that pretty soon, I would imagine. 9% chance to suppress. Okay, that's a whole bunch of nothing. But overall, it's a regular
made any progress?
Tuesday night.
Stay out of trouble.
Greetings.
I've been doing okay this last couple days, you know. Like I mentioned in previous episodes, been playing a lot of New World. But now we're moving on. We're not moving on, but you know, I've been looking forward to Path of Exile and having a whole bunch of fun. A heck lot of fun. Wait, did I not kill everything? Lily has asked to clear Twilight Strand of Undead. I did not kill everything. Also remember that being able to deal damage while moving is a huge defensive layer, which Dot allows. You know, that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I play damage over time builds. I just naturally lean towards damage over time builds. Like, most of the time, I'm, like, every league. Even Consecrated Path Totems is damage over time, because I'm not the one doing the damage. I'm like, oh, let's play melee, and then I pick Totems. We're gonna play a melee skill, Consecrated Path. Nope. It's not melee at all. But yeah, I like damage over time just because of the defensive aspects, which is, you know, you drop your damage over time, you drop your load, and then you run. I like it, it's fun. I hate dying a lot. I don't mind occasionally dying, but you know, like certain builds where you're just getting right in there, if you don't have the damage or the defenses, you're just asking to get creamed. Excuse my language. I love cellcasts, but it feels so shit compared to damage over time or totems because you can't move or deal damage. Yeah, being like stuck in animation while just trying to deal damage and then dying as a result is an unfortunate situation, and it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't. Is Withering Step a thing for Bane, or do you just get the Ascendancy that automatically gives you Wither? also Spell Echo feels so terrible to use. Yeah, I actually like Unleash better, just as a result, you know. But then you do no damage, so.
Exile, you are a welcome omen.
Blight
This
Threshold
one is
Jewel
captured.
withers. Oh, also Withering Presence. Okay. See, that's what I should be doing. I should be reading this jewel. Yeah, alright. I feel like I've upped my clear speed by a lot. I don't know how, but I think it just has to do with the fact that I'm not thinking. If I'm not thinking and I'm just moving, like I don't get into the state where I need to kill everything. Which is weird because in the past my default state is if I'm not thinking is like full clear the maps, right?
We slaughter you.
Oh, it got super loud all of a sudden. What the heck? Einhar.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay, so with that extra 2 points, let's pick up a jewel socket somewhere. A jewel, maybe here? And then we can get the Blight Wither. If I had to pick a character to play in hardcore, it's Bane. Really? I'm surprised it wouldn't be something like a Pathfinder or something, you know? Like something that just goes harder into evasion. I think it's one of the tankiest builds along with Vortex Occultist. That's still fun because slams are boring as fuck. Yeah, a lot of people at hardcore play slams, right? Pathfinders don't get 4K ES for Ghost Dancer? True. It sounds like I got lucky in my choice then, from the sounds of it. Like sometimes I pick a skill and I just get lucky. Sometimes it's absolute garbage. Sounds like this league I got a little lucky. In that it's actually good. Because I often don't know like how the changes necessarily affect everything, right? I'm just like, this looks like a fun skill and let's see how it rolls. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's hot garbage.
Good find.
But it sounds like a lot of the changes are actually beneficial this league for a Bane character. Occultist has always been sleeper OP for tankiness. You know, I've never played an Occultist before. Maybe once. And that was bad because I tried to play a Hex Blast Occultist Poison? It was something stupid. Like, it didn't work. And I didn't even play that much that league. I think I was moving into the new house. So either way, I didn't get much done. Oh, my game crashed. The heck? And there's an update. What? Is there a patch? They did say Scourge nerfs would come today or tomorrow. I don't know if this was it, but there was a 200 megabyte update for me. Okay, maybe I need to look in upgrading this amulet. What do I need? I need strength, right? Strength and dex. Okay, let's pick this up. Life, strength, dex, mana regen. I mean, it's decent, but I want friggin' lightning resistance. Like, 27 lightning res, but I get 120 HP. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty good. Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna have to find lightning resistance somewhere else. I could benchcraft it. If it looks bad, maybe that's the direction I go. Maybe I get it here. Oh. Man, I actually don't know the buttons anymore. They added a new button for this Crucible, and now I'm getting super confused.
Hello, Exile.
This is why I manually bind my buttons. Yeah, I always like I keep accidentally pressing the Crucible thinking that's the way to open it, but instead I go into nightmare mode, Krangleverse. Okay, let's pick up Grace that we'll use eventually. And then what else would I need? Punishment? I don't know if there's anything else right now that I necessarily need. That's probably pretty good for now. Punishment is a sleeper OP curse. I mean, ever since they changed it,
Farewell.
Well, okay, let's be fair. I've been ignoring punishment throughout this entire game. Since, like, it was first released, like, friggin', I don't know, 8 years ago. And even after they buffed it, I never looked at it. So, I mean, it could be good. I wouldn't know.
This one is captured. I know how to captured beast. You will be a survivor.
It's just only good if you have 3 curses.
When I'm
It's
ready,
good damage and
not before.
survivability. I guess the debilitation is nice.
An exhilarating hunt, Exile. Now, it is time for Einar to go to Einar business.
Let's see. Punishment. Cursed enemies take 40% increased damage while in low life. 10% overkills, whatever, right? Cursed enemies are debilitated for 2 seconds when they hit. Enemies that are debilitated have 20% less movement speed and deal 10% less damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Increased damage taken has always been one of the best ways to scale damage as well. Interesting. It's weird that it like scales independently, you know? It's almost it's a more multiplier, right? It's not increased, basically. Even though it doesn't say more. As long as you have one or yeah. It's in between more and increased. Okay. It's more like another type of increase. That I understand.
He's always been unimaginative.
Ow. What the heck? Hey, can you go Krangle Delirium? Is that a thing? Does a timer run? Oh my god, it hurts though. Oh, wait. The time runs? Okay. Oh, I'm silenced! I couldn't cast. I haven't been silenced in a long time. I'm like, what the heck? The game's lagging. Can't cast spells. Silence is the worst debuff in the game. Agreed. Hey, we're actually gonna get decent rewards. Nice. We've got a life cluster jewel. I remember when Bane got the biggest buff ever in Delirium League. Bane can now break pots. That's actually an insane buff. I noticed that when I first started using Bane earlier this week. I'm like, wait a second, it's breaking pots. That's actually so good. Wow, that's just I threw it to the ground. 88% reduced elemental damage, 35% increased global physical damage. Wait, you can Scourge it again? Ooh, maybe I'll do that. It's extra loot passively. It's the equivalent of giving Bane extra quant. You know, I never thought about it like that, but it's true. Like, you're casting Bane everywhere anyways, and normally you would not be breaking pots. It really is. You're passively giving it extra quantity. That's such an interesting way to think about it, but yeah, totally.
Too much clutter.
What the heck am I holding that I'm just... Veteran thought process? I played a lot of Bane and Toxic Rain. Chaos is my favorite damage type, then Cold is my second favorite. Chaos explosions are the best sounding explosions, then Herald of Ice Shatters are second best. I really like the Herald of Ice Shatters. I think they sound awesome. Chaos explosions... they're like the most impactful. For sure. Let's do this thing. I don't know. Maybe we can get a 6 socket from that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's slot this in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on.
When I'm ready and not before.
This'll do nicely.
Let me teach you the laws of war.
Wow, they got so slow. Holy crap. Ow. Alright, we got him. Easy enough.
Tukohama. The
Actually, I
soil
can pick
wants
this up.
for your blood no more.
Get some chromatics. Toss this. Toss this. Take a look at that. 24 lightning res. Not enough resistance. No, nothing for that either. I'm telling you, temp chain's already very slow. Add in debilitation and it's insane how slow enemies move. Also, blight hinders enemies, so they move even slower. Yeah, that's one of those things I don't really think about, like how slow itself is a defensive option, even though like the numbers don't change, right? In terms of like how much damage you're taking, but just the fact that it takes them a million years just to get it in front of your face and then you can move away. You know, that in itself is a defensive layer that, you know, I don't really think about that often, actually. But that's the thing that's like cool about this game. It's not just the straight numbers, like how much damage I'm taking, you know, how much I'm mitigating. It's like, you know, if they're slow, I can just move away and like manually dodge attacks, right? Because they're so freaking slow, they can't touch me. The one thing I haven't figured out how to do yet is how to get a consistent source of chill on Bane. Well, if you're willing to drop damage, it's always you know. You lose some damage. Versus what? This? Inflict Withered? Oh, I mean, this is pretty good too, though. This is pretty good too. In fact, this is probably better. The 60% chaos resistance is hard to pass up. Exactly. And even like the reduced chaos damage, like the damage taken over time. Is it chaos damage taken over time or just reduced 15% reduced damage over time? Like that's a pretty big deal. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh god, there's a there's a flame blast on the ground.
Too much clutter.
Oh, I actually saw my life flash before my eyes. Ow. It's really if I want to give up Profane Bloom, which allows me to get through Hexproof. I thought about using Expedition's End on Bane, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that on SSF. Wait, what's Expedition's End? Expeditions. Nearby enemies are chilled. I see. That's hard to get. Almost impossible, I would say, in Slow Southbound. That's way too many heists. I guess if you just put in the time, but I don't know. Maybe not worth it. What if you just drop an aura and get skitterbots? There's gotta be a better way. Arctic armor? Probably, it would have to come through an item, I would think, to get the chill. Is there like a cool enchant or implicit or ball to get chill? Skitterbots are inconsistent. True. They're okay. I wouldn't say they're the worst. Vortex? If you're gonna use Vortex, you might as well just go like Cold Snap. It's probably better, right? At least you can target it
When I'm ready.
away
and
from your
not
feet.
before.
Can't use Zerfie's heart because no hit component. Yeah, it sounds like you thought about this a whole lot. Okay, well, so far so good. We're really not running into too many issues. Scourge, I guess, is the one issue because it. I can't get those defenses up soon enough, it seems. Let's get this. Early on, I think I messed up the order of my passives a little bit. Maybe I should have gone a little further into my defenses. Just evasion makes a lot of the more I think about it, it's like the evasion makes a lot of sense because you're dying to getting swarmed. And I guess with like high enough evasion, not taking those hits, it helps you get out of like a sticky situation. Yeah, your damage over time build, aggressive enemies are the worst. Yeah, that's the one thing this league, which is like, oh my god. Like, the league mechanic is just everything super aggressive, coming to kill you. I bet if you had like a build that does like crazy clear, just like one shot and then, you know, like a bunch of corpse explosions everywhere, you'd be able to clear it a lot faster. But I bet Infernal Blow would be pretty fun this league, actually.
You there, local, come here. I bet a yokel like yourself.
Slow enemies are your friends.
Evasion
Evasion plus the ES recover on damage taken from Ghost Dancer is what pushes this build over the top defensively. That makes sense, actually. Okay, Gwenin. What am I looking? How are there no buffing thingies? What? It's just chests.
When I'm ready and not before.
What? How are there no remnants?
Try to go as far as you can with further. Keep going. Away from me.
Let's just do this.
All placed. Shall we light it up? I should also mention this
Just like in Expedition League, the first one's only chest. Oh, really? I guess I just don't notice it because normally that first expedition's like level 2.
Go get him, local. You did it.
Too much clutter.
You did it. Most of the locals I grabbed for this job don't last long.
68 life, 13 fire res, 7 lightning res. Oh, I need the resistances right now, unfortunately. Okay, well, we got a lot of chests. Ooh, and I don't need to click. Right, I don't need to click to get the artifacts. It's actually so nice. Thank you. Thank you, GGG. My wrists. Thank you. I mean, there's still a lot of clicking, but...
I'll finish up here. See you again soon.
Wait, I just freaking dropped my gloves. Well, what am I doing? Okay, just leave this. We don't need to do this just now.
Soon.
Ow! Ow, it hurts. Okay, well, let's go sell some stuff. My inventory's full. Maybe I needed to go back anyways. Maybe it's the game telling me, go sell. I kind of want to hard min-max my tankiness this league while still having decent enough damage for T16s and bosses.
Go well.
I mean, that's one thing about having like a nice skill. The fact that you don't need to go all out on damage because like, for the most part, often it's enough, right? And then the best skills are the ones where you have like enough damage and you still have room to like put stuff into defenses, which I think this would be one of those cases. The heck? Is affinity not turned on here? I think this is one of those skills where you can easily invest into defenses while getting offenses at the same time, which is nice. It's nice. The best skills are the ones that innately have damage and defenses, so you only need to invest in some damage to get to 3 to 5 mil DPS and then invest the rest in the defense. 3 mils, easy enough to do anything except 100% delirium. Yeah. I mean, those are the best kinds of skills
When
for
I'm
sure.
ready and not before.
Man, I gotta run through this again. I died like twice in this area. That sucks. Definitely need to look into getting those defenses up then. How would I do that? What's the pathing? For Ghost Dancer. Do I go to Ghost Dancer through the evasion part? Or do I come down? Because these nodes seem pretty good. Whereas like 1, 2, Ghost Dancer, or Ghost Dance, and then boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Actually, it's the same. Soul Thief is very good. Okay, yeah. Come from the right side? Okay. It's like this, 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 this. And then... Wait, 30% of chaos damage does not bypass energy shield? Is that actually really good or just garbage? Increased evasion rating while you have energy shield. Wait, that's really good. You only take the notable, don't finish the wheel. Okay. That makes sense. And then I guess you start coming down and pick up evasion nodes down here, right? Like, you have an evasion wheel here. You have an evasion ES wheel here. You can pick up both of these. Get some masteries. Okay. Okay. This one's a little far. But these two are pretty good. You can decide if you want to be life or CI, both are fine. I feel like life would be fine. The only thing to be careful of is chaos damage. I mean, really, if I really thought it was too dangerous, I could think about... I mean, you're gonna have like 75% chaos res, right? Probably. It's gonna be really high as a occultist. There's dot multi-nodes by ranger. Damage over time. Oh, here. Okay, so it's definitely worth to come down here. You go down, grab these, walk over, grab those. Not this. Wait. Damage over time for ailments. Yeah, it's not an ailment. Okay. I honestly haven't looked that far into this. But definitely I can see getting this cluster. It makes sense. this cluster here, this cluster here. That's probably my next targets.
When I'm ready and not
And
before.
then I probably want to think about mana. If I go Grace and Malevolence, I probably need to get like mana reservation efficiency, right? Probably those are the points that go into my masteries, like just getting more auras up. And then I could have Malevolence, Grace, maybe Vitality. Evasion Wheel has Grace efficiency. Life Cluster has 100% Vitality. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's a plan. There's a plan. That's good. At least I know what I'm doing for the next few levels. The Mana Wheel under Ghost has 100% Clarity efficiency. Oh, right. I'm using Clarity. I forgot. I can send you a tree later? Sure. I wouldn't mind taking a look. I mean, I have a vague idea. I've looked at a few trees, but I don't really have one that I'm just 100% going off of. I looked at Subtractum's tree, but I don't know if I'm following it that diligently, to be honest. But hey, I'm having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. The skill is... I always like tend to lean towards damage over time. I just don't know what it is, man. Every time. And I'm like, man, it's time to play something different. And I play a different skill and it's still damage over time. I'm like, hey, that's different. I've never played the skill before. Which is true. I never played Bane before. It's funny. It almost feels like I'm going full circle. I think the first YouTube Path of Exile video I released was Essence Train Contagion, when the skill first released. Alright, so we're gonna go down here.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay. I actually really wanted to try like some kind of Nightblade build as well. Maybe I'll do that one day. I thought it was a pretty cool skill when they showed it. I actually don't know how good it is, but it seems good. Like some kind of claw build. That was one thing I was thinking about, but of course, again, like I didn't have a tree plan, so like it's a little harder to be like, I want to use a support gem, right? Because you still need a main skill to go along with it, and I was like, okay, I actually don't know what main skill would work there. But, you know, maybe I'll take a look into it in the future when it starts. It makes sense. I'll try something with a Nightblade support. I thought it was a cool support gem. Like some kind of like cool assassin-based character. Maybe you can even use ambush. I don't know. Did anyone use ambush last league? Ow. Alright, here's the strat. We're gonna do this in Krangleverse, so we can get teleported back. Oh! New Age! New Age trial methods. Peekaboo. Na, 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 na. Oh, look at that. Bane popping barrels. There we go.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, so maybe, let's see, how long has it been? It's 40 minutes already. Holy crap, it's almost 12 a.m. I need to go to bed soon. I'm like getting a little sleepy. So what we'll do is probably we're gonna kill Brutus. And then we're gonna call it there. I actually died a lot in the ridge. That like slowed me down so much. So definitely like next episode, I need to start looking at basically upping the defenses. Maybe start taking points into reduced mana reservation. So I can fit a couple more auras as well. But yeah, other than that, it seems everything's going okay. Damage is still fine. I should start building up the number of jewelers I have, so I can 6-link my helmet. Not 6-link, sorry, 4-link. What am I talking about? I'm getting tired. Man, these pops are so satisfying though. So nice. I love the fact that I decided to go for this build. Because I just love the sound. Pop, pop. You know, when they first announced, it's kind of funny, right? When they first announced the changes to evasion, people were like, oh my god, like, evasion's dead. And then, now that we actually get to try it, it's like, it's so OP. It's the strongest thing ever. It's funny how, like, you would imagine that people know enough about the game to understand what's good and what's bad. Or like Reddit, right? Like, I always thought like, this is why I basically stopped reading Reddit, because I'm like, half the stuff I don't know whether to believe it or not. Like when they first announced the changes to evasion, they're like, no more dodge, like literally dead, lol, nobody's gonna play ranger anymore, nobody's gonna play evasion. And then now you look at it and it's like, dude, this thing's strong. It's because people don't understand shit. They were complaining about how evasion entropy exists and it's hurting evasion. But entropy is exclusively a good mechanic? Yeah, I think it's good. Like, why would you not want it? The fact that, you know, you won't get hit continuously. Wait, the heck? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, entropy actually prevents you from getting like hit multiple times if you like don't properly evade. That's a good thing. How much evasion do I have? Okay, don't look at that. Okay, so we're gonna need to get some evasion on our gear. Right now it's a lot of ES. And some armor? No, it's mostly ES. ES, armor ES, armor ES, armor ES. Okay.
Not you. For my life and my work, I shall not suffer this
So
humiliation
ghost
again.
stance is probably not worth it right now, considering you have 19 evasion. Probably what's more important is to actually pick up Grace and use it. And then after that we can think about it. So really I should be putting my points into reduce mana reservation, I think. So I got clarity. Let's see. Actually, these are pretty good nodes too, right? Like the chaos resistance. Is there a better one? Chaos. Because not taking corrupted blood is going to be useful later on. Okay, anyways, we're going to take these 2 points after and get reduced clarity reservation. Okay, there's still quite a bit to do. I'm going to need a lot of levels, but we ended up killing Brutus, so that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.